Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to be talking about Smash, but we're going to be talking about Luigi in Smash, and I think Luigi needs a buff. So, ever since I've been playing Ultimate, Luigi's been my main in all the other games, pretty much, and ever since I've been playing Ultimate, I've had a very on-off relationship with this character. They changed quite a lot with him. And he still has good combo potential, but there are some things that need to be looked at, and they haven't really ever adjusted him much since the game's come out, apart from something to do with his down B. But let's just go over him, and then I'll explain what I think he needs work basically. Like, he's still fairly fast, he's got fairly good jump height, which is always good, which is always what I liked about him. He's still got his jab, and he's still got good combos. So you've got like this up tilt combo that you can do quite a lot with. Yeah, you can probably DI out as part of that. Oops. One thing you notice, he's obviously got this grab. I am not a fan of this grab at all. Like, it really ruins how I play him. I want to run up to people and grab, but look how much, like, it's not like the same as normal grab. It's like that slight delay where it's like, boop. Yes, long-range tether grabs are useful, but you can't even like get back on the ledge with this tether grab, which isn't great. But to be fair, his actual throws are still pretty good. You can do some fairly good combos with them. Just a few things there. Like, he has good combo abilities, so that's definitely not the thing I'm worried about. But his recovery got massively shafted in this game, and it shows. The one good thing is his up B. Up B goes maybe slightly higher, but it might go even higher in the air. So you can get quite high. I mean, look how, like, one jump, plenty of height to grab from. If you do a double jump, that's a fair bit of distance you can carry from going up to down. But the problem with his up B now is that you can't move that far with it. Look how, like, it's like hardly any distance either direction, which when trying to do this, I mean, I can grab it there, but if I'm like here and I up B, it's like you have to be so close to the edge of the stage now, and also with magnetic hands not being quite as far away, it makes it a lot harder. On top of that, his down B, and this is why I've got Dr. Mario here. If I put the computer on to control, you'll see hang on a second. So, Dr. Mario, both these characters have a down B. Luigi's down B does this. If you used to mash it, it used to fly. Can you fly now? That much distance. Meaning that you can't even use it to recover. So, and also I found with his down B sometimes it just doesn't drag people in correctly. Like, it seems fairly easy to DI out of, especially when someone's up in the air. So if I knock him upwards, like, I'm finding more and more that it's a really good, it's like a fairly alright move to land with. Oops. But just trying to, like, it's got a bit of a win block. It does make Luigi's parts of his body intangible, but he just doesn't have any height on it. Get me go up. Like, it's always worth tapping it, but I find playing as a person, you can get out of it fairly easy, which is unfortunate. It's really hard to connect sometimes with the whole combo, especially when it's in the air and you want to kill someone with it. But Dr. Mario, on the other hand, they didn't change his down B. Look how much height you can get off of that. Yeah, it doesn't quite go for as long, but it's kind of nuts. Just like, and it knocks you further. I don't know why they changed it. It's incredibly frustrating. It's just like one of those things where it's like, well, Luigi didn't really need that changed. Oops. Well. Yeah, just a better move. But it's frustrating because his down B would make a huge difference. Trying to get back on the stage, if you try and jump and then the down B, you're not gonna go jump down B. Obviously a tap down there, so it's kind of like not particularly useful. It just sucks that his recovery is that much nerfed. And it also doesn't help that his side B, while it still goes in fair distance, it goes half stage, doesn't go as far as it used to. So if I'm over here, oh, that was lucky. If I'm over on the left hand side there anyway, and I do this to get back, like normally when I'm trying to get back on, it's not too difficult as long as I can jet to the bottom of the near part of the stage by doing that. But it makes you really vulnerable because you don't really have many options to get back on. You can't really go high because as soon as you get knocked out, like you're left quite vulnerable here. Like trying to air dodge, you can air dodge out of it, but it just doesn't feel like. It feels like he got nerfed too hard. So not only if you change his throw, which can be seen as a positive or a negative, his down B doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't always keep people in the combo, which is unfortunate. It's something that needs to change. Like it needs to be better at. Let's see if I can get the computer to. See if I get the computer to come out of it, but like that, it's just like, why is it not keeping people in the move? I mean, I know that you can, like I said, you can DI and things, and there's definitely things with this move, but I feel like it should be more consistent when I'm doing the down B. Like people should be, once I hit them with it, should be in it, or at least the hitbox should maybe be slightly bigger, so it's a bit harder to get out of. But yeah, I just find this character, it's frustrating. Like, I really like Luigi. Like, I love most of his moves. I think he's got very decent attacks. He's got the ability, he's got good aerials. His forward air is one of the best combo tools. Back air is a good move. Up air is also covers a big distance, comes out quick. If you can get him with the up tilt, you can do combos off that. You can do down tilt into the jab, which works as well. So you can run up to someone and do that. Oh, his forward tilt's good if you want to do. You can land with it, so you can do like neutral air or forward air. As soon as you land on the ground, you can just hit them with it. If I do this, if I try and pull off this combo, so forward air, forward tilt. It's fairly consistent. I find it might not be a true combo, but if the computer's not, if no one's expecting it, you can get 3 hits out of that. Fairly easy. You have to do it on 0% though. But it's frustrating. Playing Luigi is really frustrating now. Like he's still a really good character, and he still has like good moves, but his recovery just is nerfed to all end. Now I don't want everything to be buffed on this character. I don't want his down B to be buffed, his up B to be buffed, and his side B to be buffed at once. What I want is one of these things. Like, make his down B go higher. Make it so I can recover with it. Or if you're not going to do that, make it so when I up B I can move left and right more. If not, make it so that this, my green missile, goes a bit further. Like, there are things that could be done to change him, and obviously with his grab, it's a tether grab, so I'm not expecting that to change. I would like it to come out a little bit faster, but I can't see that happening. Like, everything else is fine. Ooh boy. Like I said, his aerials are all really good. His grabs, like when you grab someone with him, yeah, he is good. His back air is powerful. His back throw is a good kill option. So like, he's got moves that work really well. You can chuck them off the edge, forward air them. But oh, saved me there. But you can go off. Like, you can do some fairly decent edge guarding with my find. But you are limited in what you can do with the recovery and where you can go and things, and it's just frustrating. If you catch someone in up tilt, you can do a fairly good amount of combos with them. If I can get Dr. Mario straight away, you can see how many times I can hit them before. Like that, and do 69%, so that's like a fairly good combo. Now I know the DI computer's on a low percent and they're probably not DIing, but you can mess someone up if they're not prepared to, you know, fight against it. They are going to get caught. They might get caught the first few times anyway. Oh, computer coming in there with a down tilt. They might get caught anyway in the first few ones because that might be unstoppable. There might be a true combo, but you know, you can probably get out of it. But if you do it, like I've had it where I played against Mark and he doesn't deal with that very well, where I can catch him in it, I can get a good, you know, 4 or 5 hits off on him with no problem. I mean, also his dashing around is pretty good, and like I find him as like he is a fun character. He's still like one of my favourite ones. It's just a lot more frustrating to play. It just sucks because he is a character that I've always enjoyed. He used to be my main. Now it's probably more, well, it is K. Rool and probably Ness, I would say. But I do play Luigi still a fair amount. It's just, I just like the fact that he just feels like he needs some work. I think that's the one thing I would say about him. Is there's a few tweaks you could use with. If you just tweak 1 or 2 of these moves, you don't need to change his damage. You don't need to change any of his aerials or his combos or anything like that. It's just buff his recovery. Like, because the one thing he needs is like just a better recovery. That's it. Just sucks to recover with him in this game. You see just like how risky it is. You do have to go onto the stage with him quite a lot. Boosh. Yeah, so you know, I really want to see this character improve dramatically, to be honest. So it's something that I want anyway. I don't know whether Nintendo will actually do it, but I do really think that up B, down B, inside B need some improvement in movement. They don't need increased damage. I mean, I would say down B needs to be more effective at keeping people trapped in the combo. I think it should be harder to get out of it. I wouldn't expect more damage and knockback. I just think it should be a case of when I land it or go for it, I think I should punish the person more and be a harder move to get out of. But yeah, like it just sucks. Like even if it's up B, you can just move left and right further. That would make a big difference. I think down B, being able to fly with it a bit, having a more distance on it rather than just this. It's just nowhere in comparison. I think you should be able to do like that. Like I'm mashing the button there to like even get that distance. You just tap it. Just don't go anywhere. You really have to mash that to get any height. I really think it should be about that distance. I think it should be from where Luigi, probably like a short hop and a bit. So that's too much. Oh, I'll do it from where I air dodge. Well, that height. So where total damage is, from the stage to where total damage is. Oh, moves on it. But yeah, I definitely think it should be a lot higher. Like it needs to be way higher for him to be able to use it as efficiently as a recovery. And then otherwise you change side B and you just make it so he just goes further. Like half a stage is great and all, but like you can see I can do shit like that, which is great, but it's not, I don't know, I find him frustrating and I want to see him changed. I don't think he will get changed, but see now already. Fully charged, jump, and I thought I might have used up B, but you can see how hard it is to get back. Like I think it should be able to make that distance. But that is like the one change I'd make to this character. I would not change anything else. Anyway guys, that's probably going to be it from me today, because I can sit here and complain about this character all day if I wanted to, but if you like this video, obviously hit like, and if you want to subscribe, see more of it, then subscribe. And obviously put your own comments down below, whether you think he needs a buff, whether you think he's fine as he is. You know, it's always interesting to see what other people's opinions are. I just think he's a character that needs some tweaking, just to be a lot better than he already is now. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today guys, and so I will see you lot next video.